Welcome to Vlogmas. My name is Jenny and I'm a crocheter based in North Yorkshire in the UK. Throughout December, I'm recording snippets of daily life to share with you. Grab yourself a cuppa, get comfortable, and I hope you enjoy watching. Hello, this is Jenny from the future. It's the 3rd of January and I have just realised that I never actually finished off my Vlogmas updates. If you can hear noises in the background, it's just Ned. So I'm going to upload it now. Well, once I finish editing it. There's not a huge amount, I don't think. There's a bit from my birthday and then just a few pictures, I think. Or there is a bit on the 31st as well, which I might do as a separate video because it's quite long. But yeah. Sorry it's so late, I just got distracted. New Year is always a bit of a weird time. If you are on Instagram, check out my grid and you'll see why. There's a post about the 1st. Well, that I put on the 1st that, explains what's going on in my head. Although I'm feeling much better today, so that's all good. Yeah, so I shall do that. And then I'm going to record my podcast. So there'll be, by the time you see this, there will hopefully be 2 remaining Vlogmas videos up for you to watch. And, well, this one and one more. And then in a couple of days' time, you'll get my first podcast of 2024 as well. So, lucky you. Alright, Happy New Year. I hope you've had a good start to 2024. And I will be back fairly soon with a longer update. Alright, thanks as always for watching and take care. It's my birthday. It's 1:15 in the morning. I haven't been to bed yet, so it doesn't really count as my birthday. But it is. And when I wake up again, it really will be. Hello. This is the... I don't know actually, I don't know whether I'm going to put this at the end of the video for the 27th. Well, the only video for the 27th. No, it is. Or make it the beginning of the video for the 28th, which is my birthday. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. Really, I just wanted to come on and say hello because I haven't recorded anything today at all. I might have taken a couple of pictures. I can't remember. She just smacked me in the mouth with a tail. I don't care in my mouth now. Oh, there it is. Excuse me a minute. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I might have taken a couple of pictures today, but no videos. I didn't do much yesterday. I think I took some pictures again. I don't think I recorded anything. And I can't remember what I did on Christmas Day. So it might be a very short and not particularly interesting video for those few days. So I might put this in at the end of that. Because it is, in terms of waking days, it's the 27th still. But chronologically, in terms of clock time, it's the 28th. So I might stick it at the beginning of that. We shall see when I come to edit it, which won't be until at least the 29th. So, who knows? Anyway, I'm rambling. Now, I know most people finish Vlogmas at Christmas. I think I've said before, I'm carrying on until the end of the year. It's only a few more days. Just because I figured why not, really? Do a whole month. I don't know how much I am going to get done in terms of recording over the next few days though, because obviously Ned's at home the whole time, so I'm spending time with him. And to be honest, we don't really have a lot planned. Although I am going out for a, I was going to say coffee, but I won't drink coffee. Hot chocolate probably, on Friday morning with one of my very good friends. So I might sneak that in. Beyond that, I don't really know. Anyway, I'm trying to keep this quick. I don't want to ramble on for too long. The reason it has got so late today is because I was crocheting and lost track of the time. I am now just over halfway through this blanket. This is the last few rows that I've done at the top here. This is the corner to corner moss stitch advent baby blanket. Oh, excuse all the ends, I haven't woven them all in yet. I was going to now, but because it's late, I'm not doing. I'll just quickly take you along the edge so you can see all the colours. Yes, using my advent yarns from the Crochet Society advent calendar. So it's a right mishmash of colours. Yes, I spent this evening getting up to the 25th colour, because Crochet Society are lovely and give you a 25th day, and catching up with the videos from Ali at This Little Wonderful Life, and yeah, just time ran away with me basically. I had a point I wanted to get to and I got to it, and then I looked at the time and went, oh dear. Yeah, I was going to stay up a bit longer and weave in the ends. I was going to redo my nails because a few of them, the stickers, in fact quite a few, literally half of the stickers have come off my nails. But I need to go to bed, otherwise I'll be in bits tomorrow, and that's no good. Especially because I actually felt really rough this morning. And actually have napped for most of the day, and I'm still really tired. So yeah, that is an indication that something is perhaps not quite right. I will just quickly show you as well today's progress on the cowl that I am making with my beautiful yarn from Strictly Hand Dyed Yarns. Where's the marker? That's an unfortunate angle for you all, but never mind. So I've not done loads. I did this morning, a bit this morning. That marker there is where I started. So everything above that is what I've done today, which is a good few rows again, growing. I'm keeping this as what I call a filler project. It basically just means I can pick it up, put it down as and when. I don't need to count anything. I don't need to change yarns at any point. I don't even, with this one, need to keep track of how big it's getting. It's literally, I'm going to keep crocheting until I run out of yarn. I do need to be a bit careful because I want the last row, possibly the last 2 rows, to be just single crochet all the way around rather than moss stitch. But other than that, yeah, there's nothing to keep track of really, which makes it very easy to just pick up and do a bit and then put it back down again, and then pick it up and do a bit and then put it back down again. You know, that little bag has got the yarn, the project obviously, and my crochet hook and a stitch marker in it, and that's it. That's all I need until it's done. So I'll keep chipping away at that. Tomorrow, with it being my birthday, I don't think I'm actually going to get much time to crochet because I will have a lie-in, because I can. And then we're going to my dad's for lunch, and we'll probably be there for a good chunk of the afternoon. I think we're aiming to eat at 1, and because it's, you know, it's a big sit-down meal, we'll be there for at least a couple of hours, possibly 3. Ned will get antsy and want to go home sooner rather than later, and I don't blame him. It's fine, but we'll take a few toys for him and books and things to keep him a little bit entertained at least. Yeah, So we'll see. So yeah, I probably won't get a lot of time, but anything I do work on tomorrow, I have promised myself I'm only going to work on things for me because it's my birthday. What else can I tell you? Oh, my lovely mum came round today for lunch here, in fact. So nothing fancy. We just did sandwiches and nibbly bits left over from the last few days, of which there is still plenty left. But yeah, lovely to see her, spend a few hours with her. She brought lots of presents for Ned and a bit for Kelvin, and I've got a wonderful new bag. Not a project bag for crochet, just a daily bag with lots of pockets for all my bits and bobs in, so that's fab. And yeah, it was just lovely to see her and catch up. I think, like I said the other day when we had a phone call, was that a week or so ago now? Can't remember. We don't see each other often enough, so it was just really lovely to catch up. And yeah, Ned was very well behaved, very silly, which is always nice to see. But yeah, that's about it. So I shall sign off, I shall go to bed, and I shall try and record some bits and take photos and stuff tomorrow. If nothing else, I want to show off my presents. Right, that's it for now. Be back later. Hello. 'Tis the very end of my birthday. 'Tis 20 past midnight. I know, stayed up too late again. I'll show you why in a moment. I have been incredibly lax and have not filmed anything since last night / very, very early this morning. I have taken a few little photos, which, if they're any good, I shall add in here or afterwards. Or you might have already seen them. I haven't decided where I'm going to put them yet. Yeah, I have had a really, really lovely day. Really lovely day. I was awoken at a sensible time, at my request. I had said to wake me up by cuddles from Ned, and I had a cup of tea and a couple of croissants given to me for my breakfast, and then I was presented with presents. I shall do a little roundup of presents from both Christmas and birthday at some point soon, so you can see some of the things I've been given anyway, not quite everything. I've been given a lot of chocolate. It's nice. It's nice. Lots of earrings as well this year. Obviously, people have taken the earring request and run with it. They're all gorgeous, so I do not mind. I'm wearing a pair actually. I don't know if you can see. Ned chose these ones. They're little black cat faces. I've got little nerises. Well, they're quite big actually. They're not even that little. But yes, I'll show you all the others at some point. And we had lunch at my dad's. We did the most amazing roast beef. So good. With roast potatoes, which were also amazing. And roast veg of various kinds. And then a chocolate melt in the middle pudding thing. I say he, I think Jane, my stepmom, did most of the cooking. But Dad definitely helped. Yeah. I think it's a joint effort, really. Jane's in charge of puddings. It was all delicious. I had a few alcoholic beverages while I was there. Got a little bit tipsy, which is always nice on your birthday. And just had a lovely time. Really lovely time. More presents, mostly cash, which is fine by me. Yeah, and then we came home and I have spent the afternoon and evening crafting. Started when we got home from Dad's and I've pretty much carried on all evening. Brief interlude to eat a bit of tea. Did not need much. Was stuffed after the meal at Dad's. We just had a few little nibbly bits and pieces curled on myself, and a little bit of the birthday cake that Kelvin bought for me, which I meant to take a picture of before he cut it and forgot, but never mind. And yes, I have been working on, and I've nearly finished a new project, and in fact I've started a second one this evening. I don't know if, you might not have watched my podcast episodes, but if you have, you might remember me talking about the knitting and stitching show back at the end of November. And one of the things I saw there, and had a little demonstration slash what's the word? I had a go. Anyway, I had a little go. Was punch needle work, which I'd seen bits and pieces about before, and I hadn't been sure about. I'd been intrigued by, but I'd only ever seen it in very heavyweight yarn, and I wasn't too fond of the way that looked in, the pictures and the videos and such that I'd seen. And then we went to the knitting and stitching show, and I came across a stall belonging to the Modern Crafter, who I will link below, and discovered that punch needling can be done in pretty much any weight of yarn you like. They use wool specifically, but I think you can use other fibres. And I thought, I'm not going to buy it now, mostly because it is quite expensive. Their kits are quite pricey. But hey, Christmas is coming. My birthday is coming. I'll put it on my list, because I want to have a go. And Kelvin, bless him, has bought me a lovely set of 2 kits. One in a heavyweight yarn, one in a finer weight, like embroidery yarn. It's not embroidery cotton, but it's called embroidery yarn in the kit. It's finer weight wool, basically. I wouldn't say it's fingering weight. It's maybe a light DK or a sport. There's some of it for you. And yeah, when I saw that you got me one of the heavier weight ones, to be honest, I thought, I'm not really going to use that. But it was the more beginner friendly of the 2 kits that are in the set. And so I thought, right, I'll have a go. And I'm glad I did, because for one, it has been really good practice. I've got into the swing of it much more easily than I think I would have done with the finer weight one. But also I quite like it. It's a bit rough and ready because it is just practice. It's my first ever go at punch needling, bar that tiny little attempt at the knitting and stitching show. But it's a lion, look. How cute is that? Can I say it's not incredibly neat. I think that's showing okay. But it's more or less looks like the picture on the box. And it's because of the way they design their kits, there's a difference. I'm going into too much detail now, but you can work from the front of the work or the back of the work, and depending on which one you do, you get a different effect. So this kind of bobbly bit here for the mane, you work from the back, and then these flatter stitches on the face, you work from the front. And I'm not too keen on the bobbly stuff, although for this it works, so it makes the mane look all fluffy. And there is what you like. You have to get in on the action, don't you? But I do actually, having seen it in the flesh now, I do quite like this kind of flat work. I think that's okay. So I might investigate more heavier weight stuff. But having almost finished this, all I need to do really is tidy up the backing. which just needs scissors and fabric glue. I might, no, I won't need to go to bed. I will do that tomorrow, probably, maybe. So yes, having got as far as I can with that this evening, I thought, oh, I'll just start the little one. And I am stopping now. I am stopping and going to bed. But I have done all of this, look. And now this was supposed to be worked from the back so that it'd be really bobbly. But I've done it as the flatter stitch instead. And I'm going to keep the flatter stitch, I think, for all the leaves in the 2 different colours. And then I might do the plant pot in the loop stitch, bobbly bit. Because that's what it looks like on the back. That's the bobbles. Can you see? Yes. That's the back of the work. And it is really bobbly. And I just think you lose the leaf definition in that. But for the plant pot, that might look quite nice. So, but yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this one. And it's so much neater than the lion already. And okay, that's because I've done the lion. I think if I'd started with this, it wouldn't be as neat. Partly because, you know, there weren't really any instructions. But this is so easy. If you haven't given punch needling a go, I can highly recommend it. It is super easy. You don't need to do any fastening off or weaving in ends at all. You literally punch, 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 and then cut the thread and go. You're done. I have quite a few already potential ideas for how I can incorporate this sort of thing into my crochet work. So watch this space. I need to experiment. I need to see how well it does combine with crochet. I also have a couple of ideas for things that will be just punch needle work, but will be for sale. And, you know, as gifts for people. So I'm loving it. It's a new thing and I'm loving it. It is so quick. You know, I did all of that in, oh, and there was an hour and a half before, no, more than that. Let me think. Sorry, I'm doing time-related maths now. Started about 4:30. Finished at about 7, but with a bit of a break to help Ned sort a couple of things out. So an hour to an hour and a half. And then I started again, just gone 9. No, later than that, 9:30. And then finished about midnight. So that's another 2.5 hours. So that's what, 4 hours? 4 hours for all of that and that. I wouldn't have got all of that done in crochet. I mean, it wouldn't look the same anyway, but you know, you could produce a similar effect with crochet, but it would take so much longer. And if it was embroidered, it'd probably take even longer still. So yeah, it's mad. I think what I might do, if I remember when I start working on this again, I will time it. Because I know I've only spent maybe half an hour doing that leaf. Half a leaf. So yeah, I am loving it. What a wonderful way to end my birthday. The only problem now is that I've nearly finished with these 2 kits. And so I'm going to have to either get more or just buy the supplies to do more. I mean, the good thing is that I've got the punch needles. We have a big one and a small one. And in fact, the small one comes with a couple of extra needles. I don't know if you can see that because it's shiny. Which I think are different sizes actually. I think one's really fine and the other one's a bit thicker, and I think I'm using the kind of medium-ish one. So yes, I'm going to have to investigate. Yeah, this might have opened a whole new can of worms, guys. You know, I already have a list of projects as long as the Great Wall of China and that I want to do, and I never have enough time to do them. And now I've got more. Oh well, I'm having fun. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to let you know I've had a really lovely birthday. I do have, like I say, I want to do a little roundup of presents at some point. I want to go through my works in progress with you, I think, at some point over the next couple of days, preferably before New Year. And yeah, I need to take advantage of the fact that Kelvin's off work, so can spend time with Ned while I'm off doing other things. And then I've got maybe another couple of things to film for you. We shall see. We shall see. I'm out tomorrow morning seeing a very good friend. Looking forward to that. So I shall try and, I don't know if I'll record anything, but I'll try and like take a couple of pictures of where we go and that sort of thing. And yeah, I'll speak to you then. Well, at some point after then, probably. Alright, bye for now. Hello. It's another late one. It's just before midnight on the 29th of December. I am recording using my new webcam that Kelvin bought me. It's very posh. It's a Razer webcam. I don't know the model number, but I can put it in the description if you want it. Yeah, and it's great. It's got loads of settings that I can play with that I haven't played with yet. But I might at some point. Yeah, it's exciting. I know the picture quality is much better. Hello, Neris. Yeah, the picture quality is much better than on my little webcam that I was using before, but then it should be. I don't know exactly how much Kelvin spent on this one, but I know he got it for, I think, less than half price, which is incredible to begin with. And based on a conversation we had earlier, it's still 3 or 4 times more expensive at less than half price than the other webcam I was using. So it should be better, really, shouldn't it? Anyway, I've had another lovely day. I went out with my friend for brunch, I guess, earlier on. I mean, it was breakfast for me. I hadn't eaten before I went out. But yeah, I suppose we'd met at about 10 anyway. And we went to Baltazan's, I think, or Baltazan's, something like that. I'll link it below. I'm never quite sure how to say it. And oh, this chair's being really noisy, sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, I had a huge Belgian waffle with salted caramel sauce and cream. It was delicious, but I could not finish it. It was absolutely massive. I think I've taken a photo that I'll either have put in already or I'll put it here-ish. Yeah, it was just, we had a really lovely catch up. Again, it's another person where it's been far too long since I've seen her. I'm not good at keeping in touch with people. Right, I'm going to have to try and sit really, really still, which is a struggle for me because this chair's being ridiculous. There we go, right. What else have I done since I came home? Not a lot, to be honest. Cat? Come over here then and say hello. Come on, no. Oh, there she is. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, I have sat and played on my tablet and done a little bit of crafting. Had a little nap. We had a lovely tea. Neris, what are you doing? You're gonna have to go down if you carry on like this. Yeah, Kelvin made tea and it was really lovely. It was basically all the leftovers from Christmas, which was great. You're being sniffed. You see it here. You can see it. Oh, and there are her eyes. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, so we bought new giant Yorkshire puddings. Sorry, swatching there is. And Kelvin made some gravy, and he cooked up the leftovers of the beef and some little pigs in blankets and some carrots. There was probably some other veg in there, but I can't remember. Hello. And oh, it was just really lovely. Really, really tasty. And then this evening I've been editing videos. I've been trying to get the footage and the pictures from the last few days uploaded to YouTube for you. It has not yet worked. I've got it all edited. It looked like it exported properly, and then I've gone to play it on YouTube and the sound isn't working. I don't know why, because it definitely is in the original clips and it definitely is in the edited version on the software. So I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping I can sort it, because, you know, there's some lovely stuff to show you. My voice is going. I'm just going to have a drink, bear with. Right, that's a little bit better. Anyway, the main reason I've come up, the main reason I've come on, other than to play with my new camera, is I thought I'd show you some of the presents I've been given over the last few days. This is a combination of Christmas and birthday, because, to be honest, especially because of the way we do the whole Christmas, birthday, New Year season, it all gets jumbled together anyway, and that is absolutely fine by me. So I'm not going to show you everything, obviously, although again I took a picture of all the chocolate I've been given, most of it on my birthday, which was only yesterday. And again, either you've already seen it or I'll put it here. And yeah, it's quite a lot. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to restrain myself and not just binge and eat it all at once. I'd like to see if I can make it last at least a little while this year. In fact, I have been having, this evening, I have only had a few. And I need to be careful with this box because they will try and jump out. But I've been having some of these. These are the ones that Kelvin bought me. Is that focusing? Yes, I think it is, because this camera is brilliant. And these are delicious. Really, really delicious. There's some interesting flavours in there. There's a peanut butter one, which I would never choose. Like, I don't even eat Snickers. But it's okay. I think Kelvin might get that one. Or Ned. The other one, there's two of everything. And then there's chili and lime, which again I wouldn't ever choose. But it was okay. I might eat the other one. I might give it to Kelvin, I don't know. But yes, I've tried to be quite restrained. I've only had a few. Right, what shall I start with? I might just quickly show you my birthday cards, actually, because there's some really lovely ones. A couple of quite funny ones as well. We have got this one from Kelvin's granny. One off. And we have got here, oh, this is from Lindsay. I love this one. I think that sums things up pretty perfectly. And then we've got this one from, oh, I'd forgotten who it was from. This is from my Uncle Nicholas, who lives down in London, and it had a very generous cheque in it. This one, oh, this one's from Kelvin's mum and stepdad. They always find the most beautiful cards. Honestly, I have no idea where they find them, but they're always gorgeous. Oh, and then we've got this one from Robert, who is, in every important way, one of my grandparents. Officially, legally, he's not, but in every other way he is. And yeah, this one from my dad, which is just a silly. Silly things are always good. So yes, those are my cards. I might have a couple of others knocking around downstairs, but those are all the ones that immediately come to mind. Right, presents. There are a couple of things I haven't brought up, just like there's a bottle of shower gel and that sort of thing, so you wouldn't be too bothered. My mum has bought me a new bag. It's awesome. It's got loads of pockets. There's front pockets and there's side pockets and there's inside pockets. And it's fantastic. I think it is technically a laptop bag, and it's actually designed so that you can plug it in. You can plug a charge cable in there and then plug that end into your laptop or other device, as long as it takes a USB, and then you can just kind of discreetly pop this down, on the train or wherever, and charge your laptop, which I thought was really clever. I probably won't actually use it for that because I don't tend to take my laptop away anywhere, but it's great to have the option. That's the label on the front if you're interested in who it's by. Right, that way. But yeah, really, really handy bag. And it's got quite a stiff, the top's reinforced so it doesn't sag in any way. And it's got double zips everywhere, and yeah, I do like a lot of pockets, and this has got a lot of pockets. So yes, looking forward to using that. Let's pop that back down there. What else have I got to show you? It's all a bit kind of, there's no real order to this, bunch of mishmash of gifts. My dad and my stepmom have bought me some socks, but they're really lovely socks. They're from Sea Salt. I don't know if you're familiar with the brand. So they're really lovely and soft. Oh, hang on, those are the best ones. I'll show you those ones last. And they're pretty too. These ones are more sort of floral. These ones are fantastic. I'll show you the best way to show you. That way, look at those. They've got sparkle on them and everything. So I'm looking forward to wearing those. I've got a candle from my mum. There we go. It smells really lovely. Obviously I can't share the scent with you, but it does smell gorgeous, I promise. I've got all various bits of jewellery. I'll do them all at once, although I'm wearing one of them. Kelvin bought me yarn. He's bought me a lot of things, so he only bought me a little bit of yarn. Look how pretty that is. Isn't it gorgeous? I'll just hold the label properly for you. So it's Escapia's yarn, the brand that I know I like, and he knows that I like. It's Escapia's Secret Garden Silk Blend. It is, hang on, the colourway is Hidden Pathway, which is 701, and it is 20% silk, 20% cotton, 60% polyester. It's so soft, so soft. So it's only a 50-gram skein. I reckon I can get a pair of fingerless gloves, or at least wrist warmers, out of that, and they'll be lovely. It's a DK weight, so we shall see. I don't know what I'm going to make, but that's where I'm leaning at the moment. Excuse me a sec. Right, jewellery. I shall start with this set because I'm wearing the necklace. This is from Sue and Andy, Kelvin's mum and stepdad, and it comes with, that's the wrong box. I don't know who these are by at all. It comes with a lovely pair of earrings as well, little stars. So yes, I wish I could tell you who they're by, but I don't know. I don't think it says. Does it say inside? Nope. There is nothing in the box. So I think they were found on a market stall somewhere. But this is lovely. I don't know how well you can see it. I'll get closer. There we go. Little moon. I'm just checking my screen when I'm looking over here, by the way. I've got my screen set up there. So that's those. Then, oh, these are also from Sue and Andy. A really, really sweet little tin with a beehive on. Okay, and then inside this lovely little tin, if I can get it open. I struggled a minute ago. There we go. Are these beautiful earrings. They're made, well, you can see this. They are made from old sixpences. I'll just do that. And then on the front, okay, little bees. Okay, hopefully that showed up for you. I saw the camera doing something. So yeah, a little pair of those. There's gonna be very lovely. They're quite heavy, that's the only thing, but I think they're so pretty. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Oh no, that's not gone back in the tin properly. Let's try not to damage them. You know what, I'll sort that out later. Oh, Kelvin and Ned chose some earrings for me from a little business on Etsy called A Up Chuck. Well, those are the ones Ned chose. Hang on, I'll do Kelvin's first. Love these. Get it the right way up for you. Okay, little skulls. Oh, my hands are shaking. Cannot hold things steady. It's the little skulls, and then little spoopy ghosts. How cute are they? Been wearing these ones today. I'll put them back on the card so I could show you. And then Ned saw these ones. He knows me so well. Little Neris faces. They're just adorable. I think I wore those yesterday. And then from somewhere else, I'm assuming this is the company name, Silver Rain, on the bag. Ned found these other earrings as well. Now I might just have to hang on, because they're not in a bit of card, they're just in a little zippy bag. Bear with me a minute while I sort them out. Right, here we go. I found a little bit of card to put them on so I can show you. Just gonna have to check the screen. Oh, they're super shiny, but yeah, you can see their little panda faces. How sweet are they? Really, really cute. Ned's always good at choosing good presents for me. He knows what I like. He listens. And then the final thing, if I've got the other videos working, you'll have seen a bit of this already. I'm going to show you again. Kelvin bought me a set of 2 kits from the Modern Crafter, who produce, I'm running out of space on the desk, punch needle sets. Let me just see if I can find, I'll show you that one in a moment. Hang on. So the set came with a lovely branded little drawstring bag to keep everything in. So there you go, there's the brand, which is fab. I shall obviously link them for you as well. And there were 2 kits, one for a heavyweight yarn and one for a finer weight yarn, and they come with absolutely everything you need. excuse me, hopefully I've edited that out, because I can't speak this evening. I did the heavyweight one first. These both need finishing off. I need to sort the edges out and the backs out, but I've done the bulk of it. And this one is my very first attempt at punch needle and it's thicker yarn, and it is a little bit messy, but how cute is that? Little sleepy lion. Well, I say little, it's quite big. This might end up in Ned's room. I asked him earlier if he'd like it and he said maybe, so we shall see. This second one is for me. It is much neater, and it's partly because of the fact that I'd practiced with the first one, and partly because it's finer yarn. I always think finer yarn looks neater and more professional, unless it's a real mess. This one's really lovely, if I do say so myself. But you know, I didn't design it, so I can't take much credit. Look at that little pot plant, really sweet. So once I've tidied that up, that will be hanging up in here. So I need to get more artwork on the walls. I need to get artwork, full stop, on the walls. There is none in here yet. Yeah, I've had so much fun doing these. I'm definitely going to be doing more. Oh, there's a gap. Oh no, there's supposed to be a gap there. Thought I'd missed a bit, but I haven't. I may buy more kits. I've just been sent a voucher for Hobbycraft actually, so I might see if they've got any. But also I'm going to experiment with my own. And apparently the backing cloth is the hardest bit to find in the UK, especially for the finer weight yarns, but I'm sure I can come up with something. I have done a bit of research, and yeah, I'd like to design my own stuff and either produce things like this in frames or incorporate it into crochet somehow. Not sure how yet, but I've got a few ideas ticking away, and I love how quick these are. You know, I opened this yesterday morning. I didn't start work on this until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've almost finished both of them. You know, I worked on this a tiny bit last night. That's upside down. A tiny bit last night, and then finished it off again this afternoon after lunch, and it's taken, well, I had it done before tea. When did I start? I maybe started at about 3 o'clock. I'd done half of one leaf. I meant to time it, as I said in yesterday's video, didn't I? That I meant to time it, and I didn't do it. But yeah, I'd done half of one leaf yesterday, and I finished it in maybe a couple of hours today, and I don't think it looks rushed. You know, I'm sure with more practice things will get even neater. I really love it. So yes, much more punch needle work in my future, which of course I will share with you. So that's it. Yeah, like I said, I've been given lots and lots of chocolate, some alcohol, bit of shower gel, some money, which is always good, and I think that's it. That's a good haul. I say that's it, I don't mean in a that's it kind of way. I mean that's it, it's good. Yeah, I'm happy. Lots of lovely presents. Everybody knows me really well. And oh no, there's one more thing in this little pile on my desk that I haven't shown you. Oh, it's another very cool thing from excuse me, from my brother-in-law and his wife, who Kelvin and I play Dungeons and Dragons with, which will become relevant in a moment. Again, actually, that I'm assuming that's the branding that way. Okay, it's not on this box on the inside. Oh, but it is on the little bag that's inside. So, hang on, open it up, it'll make it easier to see. That's the bag that it's come in. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So there is a long chain. This bit isn't very interesting. A nice long chain. And then to hang on the nice long chain is a pendant piece shaped like a D20. Hang on. Yeah, that way. And it opens up, and then to put inside that, I will take this out of the bag in a moment. There's a little set of really tiny dice to go inside it. It's so cool. They are mini, but they are real dice. They're all the right shapes and I've got the right numbers on and everything. Let me open this up and see if I can actually show you any of them. It might be a bit tricky because they are tiny. Okay, let's see if this works. That's the D4. Oh no, hang on. Try that again. No, that way. Is that focusing? It's trying. That's the D4. What's that one? Oh, I can't read it all properly. Oh, no, I think that might be a D12. I've seen an 11 on it. Oh, trying to hold it still and failing miserably. But yeah, there's a whole little set. I'm going to put them inside it now, actually. Okay, look. You'll go inside there. I need to get it onto the chain, which I haven't managed to do yet. They pop in. Ooh. Oh, there's a bit I hadn't noticed, which might make it easier to get it on the chain. But yeah, and it closes up. And I've got a little dice full of dice. So cool. I've just realised. Yeah, yes. Oh, so it doesn't have to be a necklace. Hang on, this will work. I think. Yeah, well, there we go. Keyring / bag charm. Which is perfect, which is probably how I'll use it. I'm either going to hang it up in here as a decoration, or I'm going to attach it to a project bag, or like my handbag. Well, handbag. Daily use bag. But it's so cool. Again, people know me so well. You got me a pretty thing related to a thing that I enjoy doing. Perfect. So yes, lots of good presents, lots of good times, lots of good people. It's been a fantastic few days. Yesterday was amazing. Today was lovely too. I'm very lucky. Right. There are only 2 days of December left. So I will, again, we're not going to be doing much. So there probably won't be a lot to show you. If I get time, I might do a run through of my hibernation station for my works in progress. Review what's in there. Other than that, I'm not sure. But I shall try and get, at the very least, some good pictures and a bit of footage, talk to you a bit over the next couple of days. And then I will try and get this uploaded on the 1st of January, which is Monday, I think. And then on Wednesday, I think I've got it scheduled for Wednesday, I'll be recording my first podcast of 2024. So, which will mostly be recapping December. But, yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. So, that is it for now. Happy nearly New Year, and you will see me again in 2024. Alright, take care. I've just realised there's one more thing I completely forgot to show you. I'm going to do a separate video properly demonstrating this at some point. For anyone who doesn't know anything about this, Kelvin bought me a Swift. This is for... Ooh, hang on. This is for winding up yarn that comes in hanks instead of skeins. It holds it open and in place so it doesn't tangle while you're winding it into a cake or a ball or however else you want it winding. So yes, I am going to do another video demonstrating how this works for anyone who doesn't know. So that will be up at some point. But yeah, very happy I've had a play, it definitely works. Right, bye for now.